$219.99 Walmart rug in cowboy-themed living room. Sister Wives Kody and Robyn's taste is, quirky. Sister Wives stars Kody and Robyn Brown live lavishly, and it seems like they have a penchant for Western-themed design, as the living room of their former home in Flagstaff has a Western feel. Kody wears a David Yurman ring with a wild stallion motif, so maybe he's always been a fan of country style and decor. Robyn has a ring that's just like his. While the couple's taste is considered jaw-droppingly bad by many Redditors, Kody and Robyn did, at least, create a cohesive theme. They must have enjoyed spending time in that living room. On Sister Wives Season 19, Kody and Robyn have had their fair share of Wild West showdowns. They've tangled with Kody's exes and Robyn's ex-sister wives over the fate of Coyote Pass. Kody sold that land for $1.5 million, sharing some of the proceeds with Janelle and Mary Brown. The sometimes ornery Kody still has issues with Cristin Brown, who rode off into the sunset, destined to find her true love, David Woolley. While Kody clearly adores Robyn, he's surprisingly uncomfortable with the fact that 3 women left him, and that's why he often wears the black hat. Everyone has their own taste. Some people like minimalism. They want sleek, stripped-down rooms with no clutter and prefer modern furnishings and home accessories. Kody and Robyn are definitely not in that category. In fact, they are dyed-in-the-wool maximalists, adding a lot of stuff to every room. In the photo above, via mind_nugget_goat at Reddit, there's a Walmart area rug with a Lone Star motif, evoking a touch of rugged and independent Texas spirit. It calls to mind cowboy hats, line dancing, and irresistible Tex-Mex cuisine. This rug anchors the room decor, giving it that touch of whimsy that's so integral to pulling a themed room together. Since the leather or Naugahyde sofas are so substantial, the pattern on the rug, which features some paler tones, helps to break up some of that visual heaviness. However, that doesn't mean that this dubious but not truly heinous example of interior design is going to be featured in Architectural Digest anytime soon. Sadly, it's a room that people make fun of. Maybe the theme is to lower mid-range hotel or something like that. It's possible that some people just don't respond to country style. For whatever reason, fans aren't thrilled with their former living room in Flagstaff, Arizona, and with the way that Dew decorated the other rooms. Here is a quick sampling of the shade they get on the Reddit thread that was previously mentioned. Maybe Kody watched Pale Rider. That classic Western featured Clint Eastwood as Preacher, a man of few words. Then again, Kody may prefer newer but similarly rustic entertainment offerings, such as the Netflix hit Yellowstone. Robyn might love country music, including Carrie Underwood's iconic Jesus Take the Wheel. See the Reddit post featuring pictures of their home above. Their inner lives remain a mystery, except for what they choose to show us on screen, and that's a lot. While they have shared and perhaps overshared over and over again, there's still a bit of mystique about how Robyn's core family lives. What's so fun about seeing how their home is decorated is the fact that it provides more clues about who they really are. What people choose for themselves is often an expression of their personalities. There are so many surprises in Kody and Robyn's home. In fact, the living room shown above is actually one of the more streamlined spaces. Other areas are packed to the rafters with items that may have symbolic and sentimental value. For example, Kody has a Star Wars doll collection with some Transformers in the mix. It's endearing that the patriarch loves to display and play with his Millennium Falcon model and robots in disguise, Transformers. Robyn has 70K worth of American Girl dolls stashed in her home, all of them bedecked in some dazzling fashion. Some of the doll dresses are custom designs. Even the dress zippers are fabulously bedazzled. It's all so much fun, and the only real issue is that fans seem to think the two live better than the other Brown women. This fuels so much of the shade. Janelle left the marriage with hardly any money. A sad outcome for a woman who'd worked so hard for the family for so long. Cristin and Mary don't seem to be hard up, but maybe they have their resentments about how the family money was spent. That would be quite natural and understandable. In his spiritual unions with his now exes, Kody seemingly withheld most of what really matters: love, physical intimacy, time, money. The women got lonelier and angrier every single year. By breaking away from a man who didn't really care about them the way he was supposed to, they opened up portals to new lives. Kody will do anything for Robyn. She's said she loves to spend to boost her quality of life. Sometimes, it seems like he would rather save money. So it's possible that their home features Robyn's picks, except for Kody's collectibles. Maybe Robyn chose the Flintstones sink surrounded by Sedona's most mystical amethysts, or the royal bedchamber with its rich purple palette. Robyn and Kody have problems, but they keep on trucking. What else can people do? They're grieving as Varys Brown is gone. Nothing can change it. It's the saddest event, something that a parent will never fully recover from. So if they choose to court that makes them happy, that matters more than what Redditors say. Kody's usually perceived as someone who doesn't have a lot of respect for the women who left him. However, recently, he made it easier for them to afford life's little pleasures. For example, he redivided the Coyote Pass land, granting Kody a larger share. That meant that Janelle and Mary each received $305,000. For those women, that might be a life-changing amount of money. Sister wives Kody Brown may have done it to be gentlemanly, but perhaps he was afraid of being sued by Mary and Janelle, who didn't trust him not to rip them off. His reasoning ultimately doesn't matter. It's his actions that speak for him. So what he did was a good thing. He has a nice home with Robyn, a new showplace in Flagstaff valued at $2.1 million. Since he has so much, it's good that he paid some of it forward, helping the women who stuck by him for decades. If you thought Sister Wives had already shown you everything bizarre about Kody and Robyn Brown's shared aesthetic, think again. Because in a recent social media snapshot, which fans are still recovering from, eagle-eyed followers spotted the centerpiece of their cowboy-themed living room. A $219.99 Walmart rug that has the internet both howling with laughter and cringing in secondhand embarrassment. Yes, you read that right. Not a subtle cowhide accent, not a rustic chick Navajo print, but a full-on, boot-stompin', cattle-grazin' rug straight out of the bargain bin Wild West. Complete with barbed wire trim and home on the range stitched in Fogg's embroidered cursive. Let's just say it's a lot. Buckaroos, but make it budget. The rug in question comes from Walmart's Heritage Ranch Home Collection, an ironically over-the-top line that appears to be aimed at city folks who watched Yellowstone once and decided they needed steer skulls and lassos in every room. And naturally, Kody and Robyn were first in line. Splayed across the floor in their Flagstaff home, at the center of a room already stuffed to the brim with cowboy kitsch, the rug features a faded brown backdrop with illustrations of saddles, cowboy boots, horse shows, and even a lasso looped into a heart. There's also a distressed star in the middle, for that just got trampled by a stampede authenticity. The price tag? A cool $219.99. Which might seem steep for a Walmart rug, but hey, Kody never did say taste came cheap. The room that design forgotten. Now, let's talk about the rest of the space, because the rug is just the beginning of the rodeo. Positioned beneath a battered leather sofa that Robyn reportedly bought because it looked like something a saloon gal might faint on, the rug serves as the base for a dizzying array of mismatched cowboy memorabilia. Think iron horseshoe wall art, a rusty wagon wheel propped in the corner for ambience, and throw pillows emblazoned with phrases like "Get along, little doji." One wall features a framed photo of Clint Eastwood from The Good, The Bad, and The Ugly, which Kody apparently refers to as the holy trinity of masculine energy. Another boasts a vintage Marlboro Man poster that's definitely not vintage. It was bought online 2 years ago. Oh, and don't forget the fox cow skull mounted above the fireplace, painted white with blue glitter accents. Because nothing says Old West like a bedazzled bovine skull.